New Zealand has launched its Care Work Visa. This visa was firstly announced on August of 2022 and was set to commence by October the 31st of 2022. This gives skilled migrants the opportunity to enter into New Zealand and work as a care provider. Care categories such as age and disabled care, elderly care, personal care assistant, nursing assistant. The New Zealand actually opened its border due to the high increase of care workers and the demand for care providers. Now, if you have been looking to migrate to New Zealand as a care assistant or a care worker, then good news for you, because in today's video I would be discussing how you could move to New Zealand as a care assistant. I would be showing you every details that entails this visa type. I would also be showing you how to apply for this visa, how to get this visa, and also the necessary requirements you need to meet to be able to obtain this visa type. Honestly, this visa is fully packed with benefits. With this visa, you could obtain New Zealand PRU, otherwise known as the permanent residency, in just 2 years. With this visa, you could also move to New Zealand with your family at the same time. Now, if today's video seems like what you'll be interested in, then keep on watching. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you all my amazing returning subscribers. And if you're seeing my very beautiful face for the first time, you are highly welcome. I love you so much. Now I'm encouraging you to hit the subscribe button and be part of the family, and you won't regret it at all, because I'm on constant lookout and constant research to bring to you updated news about relocation and migration abroad. A lot of you have been looking to migrate abroad with the Care Work Visa, be it you are looking to migrate to UK, Canada, Australia, but however, you really want to obtain the Care Work Visa. Now in today's video, I would encourage you to pay full attention to New Zealand Care Work Visa, because this visa has just been released, so there is no competition at all. With this visa, you could migrate to New Zealand in just 1 month. Yes, the processing time takes just 4 weeks. This visa is only valid for just 2 years since it was launched by October of 2022, so it's going to come to an end by October of 2024. That is just 2 years. With this being said, I think this is the time for you to start all the processes and gather all the necessary requirements for you to apply for this visa if you would be interested in relocating to New Zealand as a care provider. Before you get this visa, you must need to get a job offer from an accredited licensed employer. This means you must need to be employed by a company or a care home, hospital, care company that has the license to sponsor you into New Zealand. This is otherwise known as the accredited employer work visa. And don't worry guys, I will be taking you through all the steps for you to obtain this and for you to know which companies are under the accredited employer work visa. Now, with this being said, I think with the New Zealand Care Work Visa, you have a very high chance of getting the job, in the sense that there is no competition. This visa was just released about 3 months ago, or rather was just launched, put into law about 3 months ago. So there are not so much people looking into this visa. Unlike UK, that anybody is trying to acquire its Care Work Visa, but with the New Zealand, it's still fresh. So if you start all the processes now, like I said, in just 4 weeks, in just a month, you should be able to get a licensed employer to be able to sponsor you into New Zealand. And the amazing part about this work visa is that New Zealand has a dedicated website for job seekers. So if you're looking to get a job in New Zealand, there is already a dedicated website for overseas job seeker. Now, without wasting much time and without talking too much, I would be taking you to the New Zealand government website, the official government website for us to read about this visa type in details and see everything that pertains this visa and what it entails. Now please stick with me while I show you. Guys, this is the exact announcement that was made by the New Zealand government, and you can see where it says care worker residency pathway. So with this particular visa, you get to be a resident in New Zealand under 2 years. Now it says the government has announced further details on sector agreement as well as a care worker residency pathway, and it also talk about the AEWV sector agreement, which stand for accredited employer work visa. So it says in August 2022, the government announced details of the sector agreement for the care work visa, construction and infrastructure, meat processing, and the rest of them. However, we are just talking about the care work visa, how you can move to New Zealand as a care provider, care assistant, nurses, and anything under care. So it says the sector agreement was signaled in the government immigration rebellions announcement. They will allow limited exception to the median wage requirement for hiring migrants on an accredited employer work visa. So this particular visa is called the accredited employer work visa. You know, just like we have the health and care work visa, skilled worker visa in the UK, for the New Zealand it's called accredited employer work visa. So you can check that out by yourself. You can go to Google and browse it out. However, I would be leaving the link to this website in the description box of this video so you can read more better. So it says the setting includes pay rate, time frames, stand down period for some sectors and relevant roles. Talking about the relevant roles, that is the care assistant role, the nursing role, elderly aid provider, and just to mention a few. So it says each agreement include expectations for improvement, including the implementation of workforce transition plans and industry. It says a work to residency pathway for care workers would be available to apply for from September 2023. This pathway will allow care workers who are paid about New Zealand dollar 28.25 an hour. Like, honestly, guys, that is such a huge amount. $28 an hour for the level 4 of the support worker pay equity. So there's something called the level 4 and there's something called the level 3. As we go along, I would be explaining about this further, but I hope that thus far you are grasping a little clue about what this whole visa is about. Now it says to gain residency after 12 months. So if you're under the level 4, you gain the residency after 24 months, guys. In 2 years, you become a permanent resident. So, guys, here is everything. Now I would be showing you where it talk about the care worker visa much more in details. That is what our interest is of today. So I'll just click where it says highly paid and care work skilled residency category. So it says eligibility criteria for the straight to residency, work to residency, and highly paid skilled and care workforce residency category. There are general application requirement for the straight to residency, work to residency, highly paid residency, and care workforce to residency visa. So it says these are that on the date you apply for your residency visa, you are age 55 or younger. Okay, you and if applicable, your partner and dependent children age 16 or over meet the English language requirements. Yes, you have to meet an English language requirement. As we go further this video, I will be explaining about the English language requirements in details. Now, talking about the accredited employers work visa, I'm just going to click on that. So this is like a list of all of the accredited employers, all of the companies, licensed companies that have the permission to bring you into New Zealand, that could give you a job offer for which you could apply for this visa, this straight to residency pathway in New Zealand. So it says employers can get accreditation to use the accredited employer work visa to hire migrants on visas for up to 3 years. You must pay at least the NX median wages. So before an employer recruit you or give you a job offer, they must pay you the median wage. And don't forget, the median wage is $28. So any company that is looking to recruit overseas applicants must be able to meet this requirement by fulfilling the median wage. So it says, unless the role is on an exemption list and show that you cannot find suitable New Zealanders first. Okay, so before they recruit overseas applicants, yes, they are likely to just search in their country for workers, but if they can't see any worker in their country, then they go ahead to recruit from overseas. That is when you come in play. So this is it. I will be leaving all of these links, guys. Please go and read. I do advise you guys, I'm not a master of all. Please don't just settle on my videos only. Ensure to do your own research and do it properly. Okay, so it says, why we ask you to be accredited and do a job check. So this particular one is just for companies that are looking to recruit overseas applicants. So this is the section. It says accreditation and the job check ensure you hire New Zealanders first before you consider visa holders. And if you do hire someone on a visa, you're a viable business with good practice. So this is none of our business, but I just came in here to show you what the AEWV means. Now I would be going back so I could show you where it talks about the health and care residency visa in general. Now, as you can see, it says health requirement for residency visa category. We're just going to click on that and see. It says evidence you are in good health. So firstly, you need to have a proof that you are in good health, so your medical proof. Also, you have to do like an x-ray or medical examination. Then it says providing evidence if you are from a country that does not have permanent physician. That is not for us anyways, but firstly you need to prove that you are in medical good health condition. Okay, then going further, you also need to prove your character and identity. Then you need to prove your education, qualification, and study. Then also, you need to ensure that the person or the company that is ready to give you this particular job offer is under the New Zealand AEWV license holder. Okay, so guys, with this being said, please stick with me till the end of this video because this video is fully packed about information on how you can move to New Zealand. I'm not leaving out any information in this video. I'm bringing you all the details and the gist of how you could move to New Zealand as a healthcare worker, healthcare provider, healthcare assistant. This 2023, every one of us must achieve our goal. I think you've gotten a clue about what this visa type entails and what necessary requirements you need to meet to be able to get this visa. Also, I would advise for you to do your own further research so you could come to a better understanding about this visa type. Now, I will be talking about the English language requirements you need to meet to be able to obtain the New Zealand Care Work Visa. Yes, you do need the IELTS to be able to apply for this visa. And now I will be showing you everything that talks about the IELTS and what kind of IELTS you need to be able to apply for jobs in New Zealand. You can take a test to show us that you can use and understand English. Find out which test we accept and the results you need for the visa you are applying for. So this is talking about the IELTS requirements. What kind of IELTS would you need to be able to process the New Zealand Care Work Visa, the New Zealand Care Work Visa straight to residency? So it says English language test result for residency visa. So this isn't for us, but we are going to go to where it says English language test for residency from work. Yes, meaning that we are getting residency from work because the residency that you will be getting is from your job offer, because you got a job offer to New Zealand, hence you would be getting a residency. So it says your test result must be no more than 2 years old. International English Language Testing System, IELTS General or Academic Model. So for this, you can use the IELTS General or IELTS Academic, and you must score at least 5.0 or more. So guys, I hope this particular explanation has done justice to all the IELTS requirements you must need to be able to apply for this visa. These are what you need to be able to apply for this visa. Firstly, you need to get a job from an accredited employer license holder. Also, you also need to be able to meet the IELTS requirement. Now, before I continue, I need to say this. Many of you come to my channel and say, Clara, you talk like this visa, it's so easy to obtain. The truth is that no visa is so easy to obtain, but I think with dedication, passion and persistency, you can acquire whatsoever you set your mind to. If you're interested into migrating to New Zealand, I think you should just make your focus into pursuing what you want and try to stay focused and don't allow any negative word that is coming your way to discourage you. That is me personally. I'm a very dedicated person and passionate. Once I want something, I go for it, no matter what people are saying, or no matter if people are saying, oh, it's so hard. Clara, I go for it and I make sure I give in all my best to achieve that. With God being by my side, there's nothing I've set my heart to while trusting God that I've never achieved. Now I hope my little word of encouragement pushes you not to give up on your dream. Now, with this being said, you might be wondering, Clara, where can we search for jobs in New Zealand? Don't worry, I already said that New Zealand have a dedicated website for you to search for jobs if you are overseas. I would be leaving the links to all of this website in the description box of this video so you can go and do your own search. But before you start applying for jobs, ensure you already have the necessary requirements that I showed you on the screen so you can get this job as soon as possible. And don't worry guys, in my next video I would be showing you a lot of jobs, care work job, be it the nursing job, care assistant job, care provider job, in my next video so you can apply. I would be going through different hospitals, care homes, nursing home to bring these jobs to you. If you will be interested in this video to come, I would encourage you to please turn on the post notification bell so you won't miss the video when it's finally uploaded. Now guys, this is the end of today's video. I hope this video has been very informative and useful to you. And if you have further questions about the New Zealand work visa, please do not hesitate to leave a comment and I would be eager to reply to those questions. Or you can reach me on my Instagram page called Clara UK Immigration. Leave a DM and I will take my time to reply to those questions. I'm wishing every one of you the best of luck. Please do not forget to give this video a very big fat like to show your support. God bless you as you do so. This is where I call it a day. Bye bye.